Live in the TV land. Give me 1 minute to press all the right buttons. Let's press the right buttons, not the wrong buttons. All right, hold on 1 second. Almost there. Coming in for a landing in your own body, feeling what it feels like to be you today. Taking stock of the needs, right? We all have needs that sometimes we meet and sometimes we don't. And sometimes like we let other people get in the way of our needs, or we like, which is sometimes necessary, but we got to come back around. What are the needs? What are the needs for you today? Landing in your body without the pressure to fulfill those needs, but with the opportunity to fulfill some of those needs. We are going to start with just a little who breath. So I was on a retreat last week, which is why I wasn't here on Saturday, with one of my movement teachers, the wonderful Mary Abrams, who is a somatics teacher, a continuum teacher, an awesome person, dancer. This is one of the breaths that I learned working with her. It's a continuum breath called the who breath. And it's basically like, it's like my version of it might be a little bit different than hers, but here's my story of the who breath. It's basically like, and you're like amping up your system. So we're going to work with two breaths, the who breath, and then we'll come in to a more gentle breath afterwards. But I'll explain that once we get there. All right, I'm on a ball, but you could do this bouncing around. If you have a physio ball, get your physio ball. We are going to use weights today. Um, and I'm going to who breath on this ball. Like great for our pelvic floor to have a physio ball because this kind of action, it's more action than we probably got for a long time. So try to get some of that like bouncy trouncy around your pelvic floor just to help that tissue have some movement, shore up, whatever, especially if you've gone through menopause or menopause, if you've gone through any of those things. All right, so who breath. It's kind of like you're a primate, which you are, and you're bouncing around, you're getting this energy to move. The energy that is stuck gets to unblock. Maybe there's energy that's pent up, it gets to come out, just freeing up the flows of your own system, your own energy. Doesn't have to, you don't have to jump, you can just bounce in any easy way. Ha, ha, lots of movement in your face, free up your personality. So let go of the idea that you need to look a certain way, that this has to be like something, and just let yourself have some freedom. Freedom fries. When remember that when the French like did something and pissed the Americans off, and so they wanted to have like freedom fries and freedom toast instead of French fries and French toast. Freedom fries. As ridiculous as America can be, that's one of the high ridiculous moments in my nothing compared to these days, however. Fizzle like a freedom fry. Okay, let that go and just slow down. As you're slowing down, feel what you feel. Feel what rhythms you can feel in your body. Maybe you can feel your pulse, your breath flow, any other body rhythms. Your body has a lot of rhythms going on, like your cerebral spinal fluid is moving through there up and down, bolstering your brain, protecting your spine. It filters through your body 3 to 4 times a day. Your blood flow moving through your body, pulsing through your body. Your lymphatic flow in deep relationship with the breath and the blood flow. The rhythm of the breath. So let's just take 3 big inhales with a exhale. So inhale up and then exhale. It's safe to let go in this moment just a little bit or a lot. Inhale. Open your heart, open your lungs. Exhale. Letting go, opening out into space. Last one like that. Inhale. And we're just going to take in the outer world, seeing the colors, shapes, forms, light, shadow, letting our brainstem take in the information that we're safe. Although there is a fierce wild beast traveling around this room. The Manx kitty is in. She's in here. She probably won't come on camera. Oh, she's going out again. Let's just close our eyes for a second and imagine that everything, all your worries, all your worries, not all your worries, all your threads of thought that are reaching out into the world, everything's just going to come in. All your energies that are radiating outward, just going to come into your center just for a couple of breaths. Closing your eyes, imagining everything returning to you. All the like good energy sources returning back to yourself. And is there good or bad energy? The energy itself isn't good or bad. The story around it can be good or bad. So bringing it all in and just inviting in your own energy, your own, let's say your highest embodied wisdom, your healing powers to come into the central channel of your body or into the center. Drawing in. And from here, let's just imagine our weight connecting down to the earth, which that's what it's doing anyway. But let's notice it. Let's notice what it is like to have the gravitation of the earth holding us on the planet, telling us we belong. Oh, it makes me want to sing some Pat Benatar song. We belong. Feeling your weight dropping down, nothing to hold up, right? We're just naturally here. Nothing to grasp onto, just present in the moment in your body. All right, let's rub our hands together and come into the lymph flush. Right hand to your left clavicle, above and below the clavicle, mobilizing that tissue, very gentle with your body. We're not trying to rip anything apart. We're inviting that subclavian vein to receive the lymph. It's going to filter out. It's going to go in to your blood flow and filter out through your body. The veins are returning to the heart to let go of the stuff that they need to let go of. Take the oxygen in and then go out in the arterial flow. So the venous flow is the return to the heart, arterial flow is going out, feeding the body. So we want this lymph to connect back into that venous flow as it filters out. Same thing on the other side. And this is the biggest main pathway coming back in. So we want to make sure it's clear. As we're doing that, let's just take easy breaths, gentle breaths, like the ocean is just gently rocking the boat of you. And then we're going to come up around the angle of the jaw. It's almost September. Can we believe it? If there's something that you need to do, do it now, right? Not to put pressure on you, but like there's only one moment and it's this one, this now. And even by the time we conceive of it, it's sort of past. So being present with that, moving through. All right, we're going to nanu the hands, live long and prosper around the front and back of your ear, drawing it down. So we're getting the glial lymph. You can do it like this as well, crossing over, which gives us that cross-body contralateral movement. But we're coming down, inviting that lymph, the glial lymph, the lymphatic fluid that's cleaning our brain at night, to return back to the subclavian vein. Doesn't matter if it is your nighttime right now. It's not like, oh, I shouldn't do this now. This is always a good thing to do. All right, coming into the face right next to your nose, just above your nostrils, right in there. And let's squish up and open up our face as we're doing this. So it's like we're wringing out any stuck fluid. Especially good for our sinuses, getting in here. Like if you are somebody who tends to be stuffed up a lot, or like there's a lot of stuff going on, Move your tissues, get some movement in there. You can move the tissue. You can affect the tissue by coming from the outside gently. We're not trying to jam anything in there or ruin it, break it apart. We're just trying to invite movement and mobility so things aren't stuck. Let's come under our cheekbone, squish it up, open it up, let go of your idea of who you are and make it more spacious. Oh, there's more room. Things could be different for me. I have more space to think about being. Not that they have to. Maybe it's all perfect. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Rub your hands together. Getting some energy in between your hands, maybe in your spine, free it up. And then 10 little dragons running through the forest. If you follow me regularly, you probably know this whole routine, this whole little lymph flush with some energy work routine. Make sure you get around the nape of your neck. This is a great daily practice. All right, coming down. Armpit pack, right hand to the left. Oh yeah, it's like in the 50s up here today. It's gonna get warmer, and it's warm in the sun. It's kind of like Scottish weather out there right now, like a Scottish hot day in the summer. It's like 53 degrees, but you step into the sun and you're like, oh my God, I'm so hot. And then you're in the shade and you're like, oh my God, I'm freezing. That's how it is here. Take it to the other side. But this is the morning time. In the afternoon, it will be more balanced, like probably 70 or maybe more. And then let's come in, Cisterna Kylie. We're going to do some deep diaphragmatic breathing. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. The who breath that we did in the beginning, that was deep diaphragmatic breathing, but we want to do it one more time. I'm going to do it kind of fast. So I'm going to do like a Bastrika bellows breath with an even inhale, exhale. Uh-oh, I'm doing the movement. I think we all know what that movement is. Anyway, not really sharing, not really receiving and gathering in, but kind of stuck here in the space between us. Huff and puff. 10 more. Oh, I said I was going to do Bastrika, and then I did more of a Wim Hof. So I'm going to change it to Bastrika. It's going to be in and out through my nose. Snot flies. Snot flying everywhere. All that sinus clearing. All right, let it go. Good to do these breath practices. They clear things out. They move energy in your body. And they throw your snot all over the place. Always a bonus. All right, coming up, inguinal folds around the front of your junk. Maybe a little soft, bouncy, trouncy, getting in there so that we're moving in a variety of ways, moving from the inside, moving the tissue from the outside. Bouncy, trouncy, bouncy, trouncy. Hands behind your knees. Come around the front of your knees. Just go. So this is something that I do. If I've done a lot of working out and I feel, or a lot of walking or a lot of hiking and the tops and the front of my knees, sometimes it happens I wake up in the night and they feel kind of like, So I just do this. Get that tissue over the front of my knees moving, right? So I am giving it a pull. Most places I feel like the circling is the best thing to do, but in this front of the knee place, just getting in there and making some space and some fluid flow possible around that tissue seems to really help. All right, let's shake that out. We're going to do some foot stuff today. We're going to do some weights. Let's start with the feet. I'm going to actually, I don't know, I got so many weird fetish people out there that I feel hesitant to take off my socks, so I'm not going to. Plus, it's cold. We're going to go up, lower down, bend your knees, straighten, lift your toes, push them down. Press into your toes as you go up. Lower, bend your knees, straighten, lift your toes, flex them up. Just the toes, not the whole foot. And lower down. Press it up. Lower, bend. Stretch just the toes. Lower, press up. Lower, bend. Stretch just the toes. Down, up. Lower, bend. Stretch, toes lift, and down, up. Lower, bend. Stretch, toes lift, and down, up. Lower, bend, stretch, toes lift, and down. We're going to do this in a little turned out first position. So find your turn in, turn out, turn in, turn out. Feel the rotation in your hips. Don't force your turn out. We're going to go bend, stretch, up, down, toes, lower. Bend, stretch, up, down, toes, lower. Bend, stretch, up, down. Lift the toes, lower. Bend, stretch, up, down, lift the toes, spread them out. If you've got like shoes on, take them off, spread out your toes. Bend, stretch, up, down, lift your toes and lower. Okay, we're going to do another foot thing. We'll do it turned out so you can see what it is. You're going to go ball, point, ball, bend your knees. Ball, point, ball, plie. Ball, toes, ball, plie. Ball, toes, ball, plie. Ball, toes, ball, plie. Ball, toes. Try to use your toes to do that push. Work through your toes. This is going to be your balance when you're 87, right? We want to have awake, alive toes that are helping us balance. Ball, toes, ball, plie, ball, toes, ball, plie. We're going to do it parallel. Ball, point, ball, bend your knees. Ball, point, ball, plie. This is also no torn Achilles, right? We want to have that juicy hydration through our Achilles, through our calf muscles. A lot of the muscles of your toes that connect all the way down into your toes come all the way up the front of your shin and the back of your calf. So those muscles that we're working, it's not just our feet. This is your shin, this is your calf, this is your lower leg. This is your balance. Last one. Okay, we're gonna shake that out and you're gonna keep your knees together, a little more Qigong style circle, mobilizing your whole foot. So you're really rolling around the edges of your feet. And then go the other way. Good. Then legs a little further apart and circle them in away from each other. So not going the same direction, circles. And go the other way. Good. Press up, come down. Press up, come down. No bend. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. I will say that I think ballet for your lower legs and your feet, there's nothing like it. There is nothing like it to get that strength through your feet and that agility and balance, right? It's the only thing that works your balance that hard. Grab your weights. I am going to do a check on the TV land folks and see if there are indeed any TV land folks. Oh, Diasi Taylor, hello. Dehasi. Dehasi. I wonder how you say your name. I wonder if there is a I wonder if I'm just slaughtering it. If I am, I apologize. Daisy Taylor. It's a great name. It's a beautiful name. All right. I'm going to use 6 pounds. I have 2 sets of 3-pound weights. You could use 2 pounds. You could use 1 pound. You could use 5 pounds. You could use 10 pounds. Depends on what you're used to doing. I will show you what we're doing. It's going to be a little bit more legs and feet with bend and stretch. Plie and stretch as we do I'm really thinking about your name. Daisy. It's a beautiful name. I wish I knew how to say it right. Plie, press up, lower, take it down. Press up, lower, down. Press up and down. Push, down, press, lower, press, lower. Turn it out. Wait a minute. Press, down. There we go. Press, little turn out, down. Press, arms and legs, hands and feet. Press, down. Let's turn into parallel. Press, plie. Push it up, lower down. Push it up. You could even do this with no weights. Maybe you have no weights. Maybe you have like a heavy book or two heavy books, two cans. Good. Turn it out. Plie. Push. Plie. Knees over your toes. Push. Plie. Push. Plie. Push. Two more. Last one. Yeah, I'm like, whoa, I actually feel that in my shoulders. We are going to take a kind of stick out your butt, bend your knees, try to flat back here so you're not curled, but you're a little arched. Hands on your hips, back and in. 1, 2, working your triceps. 3, chest open. 4, like a little chicken. 5, 6, chest open. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go for 5 more. 11, 12, stopping at your hips. 13, 14, 15. Come in, circle, shoulders, shifting your weight. Circle, let's do it with like a little jazz walk. I'm about to start teaching up here called glitter size, which I was kind of doing during the pandemic, like putting on the most ridiculous outfit I could find. And by ridiculous, I mean highly glamorous, the most glammy, sparkly, excellent outfit ever, and makeup, and then dancing to music, like a cardio choreo class. So it's about to start. Come forward, up and over, shrug it off, down the middle, in the front. So I'm about to start teaching that class in Kingston at O Positive. They're letting me use the storefront space, the storefront gallery space on Wednesdays from 6 to 7. So should you happen to be in the area, come and join the fun. You could even wear your sweats and it would be fine. Sweat your glitter off or just sweat. All right, let's come in. I'm going to drop one set of weights. You could use no weights. You could use one set, whatever you got. Bend your knees, stick out your butt. Again, we want to make sure we're working the erectors of our back. So here they are released, engaged, right? So it's like a cat cow, but I want to be in the archy version. Low down, flies, going 1. This is a very lightweight. 2, feels good. 3, 4, 5, 6, take it deeper if you can. 7, 8, 9, 10, keep going. 11, 12, working your back. 13, 14, 15. Another wild beast has entered the arena. This is Lord Gaylord. See, I talked about this before. Has to go through. If there is somewhere to go through or under, he has to do it. What patterns do you have, right? All of us have things that we like to do. He likes to go through. Let's do one more set of these flies. Opening up. 1, 2, 3. Got to do some weights. 4, 5, 6. Challenge your muscles. 7. Challenge your bones. 8. Move the fascia. 9, 10. Keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If I hadn't switched to these lighter weights, I wouldn't have been able to do 15. All right, let's get rid of those. Have a sip of the real thing, water. And I think we're going to take it just down to the floor, all the way onto your back. Oh, I got to take off this hoodie thing. All right. All the way down onto your back. Take a couple of deep breaths, like, fill up. Wiggle, shake, let it go. Let your, like, almost like you're the sand in a glass of water coming down to the bottom of the water, right? So letting your fibers, your fluids relate to gravity in this way. Like, oh, we can drop down to the ground a little bit. Tension melting away, giving yourself a little free flow wiggle just to notice if there is any tension being held in any particular area. Letting go. From there, we're going to start with our head, turning gently from side to side, letting your eyes move around. In this head turning, looking around, see if you can find something far away to look at. It could also be above you or below you, anywhere in your realm, your visual kinesphere, your realm of visual potential, right? Trying to get some closer things like, oh, I can see this lovely elephant. I can see out the window. I can look at a tree. I can see through a room. Giving your eyes in a very gentle way, and your head and neck and your brainstem this chance to just take in the world at a distance and close up. And settle into that for a second, just letting go, taking it in, giving your eyes and your face and your head and your neck and your shoulders this chance to just be here now, just be in this experience, seeing what is going on. Here you are, non-dual embodiment in the experience of all that's going on, right? What does it even mean? If whatever's in your awareness is there, that's what it means in your experience. All right, let's start to roll this from side to side. Surrendering tension into the floor, offering whatever hard things you're dealing with to the earth, whatever difficulty is in your life, let the earth sort it out, right? Drop it down, let the tension of that drop into the earth so that your shoulders don't have to carry it, your neck doesn't have to carry it, your jaw doesn't have to carry it. You can just let it be absorbed by the earth, absorbed and repurposed. Allow the earth to recycle it for you. Ah, softening, melting, letting go. Massaging out your back. I was teaching yesterday this bar burn class at Ines in Accord, and it's pretty fun, I gotta admit. But I'm like, okay, I can feel my butt a little bit more from doing that. Although I think I've gotten in pretty good shape. Combination of going to the gym, teaching my classes, dancing as much as possible, taking all the classes that I take, press it up, come into center, circles. But sometimes it's really nice to push your body and feel sore and then go take a, like, not the most difficult class, but something where you can really feel what you're working. When you feel your muscles, when they're sore, when there's that lactic acid in there, you feel your body, you can go, oh, this is what's happening. Change direction. The other thing is with our bodies, things can change very fast. Like it can be that like, oh, I wake up and I feel like I'm doing the ascent of man getting out of bed. Like I'm all crusted and then slowly with each step, I become Homo sapien, right? I move through all the stages until I am actually vertical. But then within a few steps, I am a person. My mom was saying this too. Let's come in. We're going to inhale arms up. And then you're going to exhale, push pelvis up. So my mom was saying that sometimes, and she's 85, sometimes she's feeling like pain in her body. And she's like, oh, I don't want to do my exercises, or I don't want to go for a walk. But she pushes herself to do it. And then she's like, and then by the time I start walking, or like after, 5 minutes, my body feels okay. So sometimes the pain in our bodies just needs movement. We need to free up our nervous system from running these loops of, I feel this pain. Of course, sometimes you really shouldn't move, but you have to use your own judgment about that. If you're sick, if you're really injured and you need to be more stable, all right, let's come in, press up, interlace your hands behind your butt, walk your shoulders closer together, lift your heels off the floor. You might need to walk your feet in more. You're going to lift up your heels. You're going to make circles with your ankles, circling your ankles. Try to keep your pelvis high up here, circling your feet and ankles. Change direction. I'm on my tippy toes. Of course, you can't see it with my dark socks. Maybe you can see it a little bit. And then lower your heels. Inhale, knees open. Exhale, knees closed. Inhale, wide. Exhale, touch. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Feel the movement as your weight rolls across your foot. So you're rolling to the inner edge of your foot, outer edge of your foot, inner edge of your foot, outer edge. Turn it in, turn it out, turn it in, turn it out. 4 more. In, out. Push the floor away. Back body is working. Out, in, out. Last one. In and out. Come to neutral. Open your hands. Widen your shoulders. Roll it down all the way to the floor. Stretch your legs out. Come in for a landing. Before we do our happy baby, we're just going to release everything. We're going to do a heel rock. Now, ideally, in this heel rock, you would be rippling and waving up and down. Generally, most human bodies are overstabilized, so they don't have a lot of movement. So you might have to fake it a little bit. Get your pelvis moving, rib cage, lungs, head, and neck. Finding this rhythm of movement in this wave going up and down through your body, right? The earth has rhythms. The tides are a rhythm. The planets are a rhythm. Human beings used to come together in rhythm. Sometimes they still do at concerts and stuff like that. But like we used to come together as a community. The clans got together from and had big, I don't know, fire ceremonies where they danced, they played the drums. The young people hooked up, right? We got some different blood in the gene pool, so we weren't all inbred. Open your feet wide, internally rotate one leg at a time. I mean, this is maybe thousands of years ago that we used to do that, but not in, there are still people who come together to come in together in community, in rhythm, in harmony. Let this massage through the outside of your hips and your lower back. My feet are wider than my sticky mat. And bring it in. So that's a question for yourself. Like I went to see a show last night. It was a punk rock show that actually Dick Pinchers had been invited to play, but we couldn't because my drummer's on tour with her boyfriend. So circles with your legs. So I went to the show to see it, and the band, what are they called? Oh my God, I'm totally spacing on their name. It was something like something world fantasy. Like it's not dystopian world fantasy, but it was something. I'm gonna have to look it up before it's over, and I will tell you. Had a girl singer and an Asian guitarist and a black drummer. And it's like, this is what I want to see. I want to see bands that are made up of people that aren't so much. Not that I don't like to see the white dude bands also, but it's nice to see something more diverse in music. Open it out. Knees into your chest. turning your head from side to side. But they would have been it would have been a good mix for us to be in that show. The first two bands both were uh, diverse humans. And the final band was diverse in that it was very all ages, like some quite young people and some quite, at least my age people, older people spiraling. If it hurts to spiral, just roll from side to side. Keep going. I have to look up the name of the band, and we can see how wildly wrong I was saying the name. When you're ready, you're going to flip it over onto your hands and knees. Nuclear family fantasy. Nuclear family fantasy. Dystopian world fantasy. Close. Nuclear family fantasy from Brookland, New York. So hopefully we will go down and play a show with them, or they'll come up and play a show with us, because it was their subject matter, their band makeup was a good blend for us. Out, touch it in. Out, kick it back. That's it. Out, touch in front, same arm and leg the whole time. Touch back. Reach, touch front. Reach, touch back. Reach, touch front. Reach, touch back. Reach, touch front. Reach, touch back. 3 more. 2. Try to really get your leg up in the back. 3. And switch it out. Other diagonal. Reach it out. Touch front. Reach it out. Touch back. Out. Forward. Out. Back. Out. Forward. Out. Back. Out. Front. Back. Front. Back. Front. Back. Front. Back. 5 more. 5. 4. Leg up. Get your butt working. 3. 2. Last one. Good. And relax. Walk your knees back. Big circles with your hips. Letting your weight go forward. Pushing back with your arms. Pushing forward with your legs. Pushing back with your arms. Side, side. And change direction. So one of my friends who takes my ballet class and is also a drummer and a musician, she did this fabulous ocean opera. I guess it was last year. It was her who told me about this band and asked us to play with them. And we were talking about talking to people and like conversations. And I was saying, I often, when I'm with people, don't talk that much about myself. And she goes, yeah, she goes, but I'm really used to you being in your classes and talking about yourself. So I get it out here. Bend your knees, let it go from side to side. This is my form of communication with the world. Here I get to say all my things, and then I don't have to say it when I'm hanging out with my friends. It may be untrue. There are friends that I do talk to a lot and have real back and forth conversations. But there's other friendships I have where it's more of a listening friendship and offering a little bit here and there. Circle your legs. And change direction. Taking your hands next to your chest. Let's just push all the way up. All the way up, all the way down. Inhale, reach up, look toward the heavens. Exhale, take it down, surrender into the earth. Up and down, opening the front of your body. If you want to, bend your knees. You can try that. It feels so good after you've been doing it for a little while. At first, it might not feel very good, to be completely honest. If I'm honest, I love it when people say, if I'm honest, to tell you the truth, and then take it back. Child's pose. Breathe into your child's pose. Shift from side to side. the ongoing monologue that is my communication. And then come back onto your belly. We are going to do baby cobra head circles. Don't go very far if it doesn't feel good. You're circling your head around 3 or 4 times in each direction. And change, go the other way. Relax. Wag your tail, shake your butt. If at any time while we're doing this back work, your back goes, I need to stretch, always feel free to take a child's pose at that point. We're not there yet. We were there, but we're not there. Draw your heel in towards your butt. You can internally, externally rotate. Draw your hip bone and your pubic bone into the mat, into the floor. And then you're going to kick up, reaching, reach it out. Breathe, elongate. Kick into that hand. And relax. Switch it to the other side. Drop it down. Relax. While you're stretching, soften your mind. And then reach it out and up the other side. Half bow. Elongate, lengthen, breathe. And relax. Arch it up, take it into your child's pose. This time in your child's pose, we're going to roll up onto the crown of the head and roll it back. Rolling it up, taking it back. Rounding your spine, giving your cranium a little massage, little weight. And then take it back, come up, sit facing front in a cross-legged position. Start with circles, circling around, circling your upper body over your lower body. So lots of movement in the diaphragm, lots of movement in your organs, letting your hips, like I feel this as a stretch in my hips because they're a little sore. If I wasn't sore, I wouldn't probably feel it in that way. Change direction, go the other way. Mobilizing. Let's take it just to a side stretch. Butt stays on the ground. Open it up over to the other side. Open it up. Take it down the front. Breathe. Big, deep breathing, like you're a bubble. Filling up, letting go. Switch it to the other side. We're going to do another standing thing that's really for our legs, leg strength after we do this. So circles, just in case you think we're winding down, we're not. We are, but we're not. Let me confuse you as much as possible. We're just going to do more work for our legs. Leg strength, quad strength, toe strength, grip strength. All of this stuff is important. The more that we can maintain the strength out to the periphery of our body, change direction if you haven't, out to the distal edges, the more the whole pathway is going to be working, right? Like having really strong hands. You can't have really strong hands if the rest of the system is not strong, right? So having strength in these distal parts, our fingers and toes, is going to move through us, right? We want better circulation, move your hands and feet, right? It doesn't come just because you take a drug, right? It might come a little bit, but that's also going to, most of those like statins and stuff are, they can They can be good. I don't want to say that don't take them. I just want to say that they can also destroy tissue. They can just destroy the integrity of your tissue. Opening it up, taking it to the side, not always, just sometimes. And not all statins, just some of them. But like pretty much any pharmaceutical is going to have a problem as well, right? Nothing just offers you, here is the golden ticket and there's no payoff. There's nothing that you have to lose to get this golden ticket. Take it forward. And I'm not saying don't take the drugs that you need to keep you alive. I'm just saying you're always going to have something that is going to be compromised. Let's put it that way. Maybe you need to do that, rolling from side to side. And I sure like to take me a painkiller when I have a headache. So I don't want to say we don't ever want to take anything like that. Or an Imodium when, when I've got diarrhea, like I want to have something so that I can not have the problem. Because we are that kind of a world, aren't we? A fix-it world. Up and take it down. Instant gratification, take my pain away, give me what I want. All right, we're going to come in. We're going to get up. I'm going to move my mat because it's just going to get in my way now. And we're going to do the standing sequence, which I'm going to go maybe a little out of frame on it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a step forward all the way, and I'm going to try and touch my knee to the floor. And then I'm going to come up. I'm going to turn out, open up into second, come back to parallel. Then that leg steps back, touching the knee to the floor. And then same side, going back out and coming in. I change it to the other side, stepping forward. You don't have to touch all the way down, but if you can, do it. Knees out over the toes, parallel. Take it back, bring it in, turn it out, parallel, other side, front. If you go to the wrong place, you're allowed to. Take it back, take it side, other leg to the front. This is going to pay off in the long run. To the back, to the side. We want strong legs. Reach it forward. Go as deep as it feels okay. Knees over the toes. Take it back and side. Front. Open it up. Take it back. Open it up. Last set, both sides. Front. Side. Back. Side. Last one on the other side. Front. Side. Back. Side. Good. Shake it out. Hello, quads. Give them a bang. And let's inhale. Open. Bend your elbows, bend your knees, arch your back, take it down to the floor. Stay down there. Shift your butt from side to side. Free up your spine. Tail to head. Let it ripple through your spine. So we're moving our butt and then it ripples through to our head. Move your butt, ripple through. Push with your foot. One side and then the other, letting the movement ripple through your body. And come in, roll it up, all the way up. Give yourself a little shake and bounce. Maybe a jump, maybe not. And then we're going to inhale, open, reach up to the heavens, bring it down through center. And again, inhale, up to the heavens, bring it in, bringing in the celestial into your own heart, bringing in the spaciousness of the cosmos into your own heart. Then we're going to bring it in. Hands are going to go together in a dive, taking it down, planting it into the earth. Inhale, open, radiate out and up. Hands together. Plant it. Inhale, open. Exhale. Plant it. Stay down there. Shake your head no. Nod yes. Bend and straighten your knees a few times. You can bend your knees all the way down to the floor and then straighten, or you can also see if you can come down into a squat. So there's a lot of things to do here. Do some of them, all of them, none of them. Make it work for you. And the last one, roll up through your spine. Let it go. Inhale, open. Exhale. Release. Soften the fist of your mind and your body at the same time. Is that even possible? Yes, it is. That's how we do it. Sometimes my mom does this big, like, exhale. And I realize, and it's not just her, lots of people, and especially her generation, hold their breath a lot. They're holding it. They're not letting it go. Because if they let it go, everything's going to fall apart, right? So we want to be gentle. Let it go. All right, people in the TV lands, if you see us on the replay, thanks for watching. Consider joining the actual class. September is coming. There will be 3 classes in September. You could join for a big $55 for every Saturday for 3 classes on Zoom to be in the room and join the pre-class banter and the post-class banter. That is on my website. And what else? There's something else I want to say. Oh yeah, it's to everybody, is that I will not be here on the 13th because I will be in the city with Mary again doing the final installment of the Odyssey of Embodied